Welcome along, you on the Medicine Show Radio Miss Mobile with your host Rob Ellen, that's me, and streaming in all the way from the west coast of America, California, Mr. Rick Shea. Rick, thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you, Rob, and Darren, right?
Darren, I'm just a bit. Let me introduce Darren. We are in Stockport tonight. Medicine Show has traversed Wales in the Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile. Here's a face that's familiar to many that we work with. Darren's a good friend of the Medicine Show and is a bond compare on the Potting Shed stage at Belladrum Festival. We're right outside Darren's house, leeching his internet. That's where we are.
We are. We're in the northwest of England. Hello, Rick. Great to meet you. Great to.
Cheers, lads. It's so good to see you. It's so good to be. And to see you, Rob. It's so good to see you, my friend.
Well, considering how it was the last time when we had to hold two phones together, it was like listening down a cup with a bit of rope between the two of them.
But it did work.
So thanks for making a special effort for this, which is our inaugural Monday Medicine Show. What we've decided to do, Rick, because the streams, we had some technical issues, but we'll try and iron them out. Because the streams were so popular the last week or so that we were doing the Late Moose Show from the conference in Ireland, we've decided to keep it going on a Monday night. And then sporadically we'll have a Loose Moose gig every now and again. So you are, and you have the proud boast of always being the very first Monday night medicine guest.
Well, I'm very proud to be here, and I'm very, very glad to hear that you're continuing doing the shows.
For what it's worth, and thank you. We have indeed got a nice audience, and we do thank everybody for joining us here on the Medicine Show and in the Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile. As I was saying, Darren's got his guitar. I won't move the microphone just now, so we'll get a song from Darren, but I want to talk to you about what's happening in California, of course, Rick, and I would like to talk to you about what's happening with your music, with everybody else's music in that great golden state of yours, and basically what the summer's going to look like at your end. But before we do that, would you introduce yourselves to our audience with a song of your choice, please?
Yes, I will. I'd be very happy to. I released an album in 2020, just at the start of the whole pandemic and everybody being shut in. And I'm going to do a song off of that album. This is called Big Rain Is Coming. I'm going to put a little mute here on my phone because we're partly using my phone. So this is called Big Rain is Coming.
I'll just point out while you intro it, if you don't mind, Rick, we have got a chat frame on your page. If you do use a chat frame, we will get back to you with as much information
Well, the
as we
big
can.
rain is coming, mama. Better start to batten it down. Hey, the rich folks all leaving. Big boats already left town. Well, I got a rusty old bucket and a busted old knife. Don't look like much, but it might save your life. Big rain is coming, mama. Better start to batten it down. Hey, the big wind is blowing, mama. The leaves all starting to fly. You better close up your windows. Bring all the chickens inside. Well, it starts with a whisper, turns into a scream. Things start to shaking like you've never seen. Big wind is blowing, mama. Leaves all starting to fly. Yeah, the big storm's coming, mama. Yeah, you better start to take cover. Try to find a place you can hide. Here they go of your grievances. It's time to move on. Say a little prayer, mama. We might all be gone. Big storm's coming, mama. The water's started to rise. Hey, the big rain is coming, mama. Better start to batten it down. Hey, the rich folks all leaving. The big boats already left town. I got a rusty old bucket and a busted old knife. Don't look like much, but it might save your life. Big rain is coming, mama. Better start to batten it down. Hey, the big rain is coming, mama. Better start to batten it down. Hey, the big rain is coming, mama. Better start to batten it down.
That's Rick Shea. Thank you, Rick Shea. Rick is.
So we did have a little bit of rain last night, which is always a bit of an event here in California. We've had actually a fair amount of rain here this winter, but
Yeah.
it's still not much compared to other parts of the country and other parts of the world.
Well, I'm just back from Ireland, as you know, and you being very Irish in all sorts of other ways will know just how much rain is on the consciousness of Ireland. It only stops raining between the showers.
So, it looked like a beautiful trip, though. I followed you on Facebook.
It was wonderful. It was the best of times, and it really is the land of human kindness. People are just so kind, and I was just saying to Darren, even in the big cities, and the cities aren't big in comparison to where we are in Manchester, where you are in LA, even in Galway, you can pass somebody in the street and they will nod their head and recognise that you're there. People that you don't know do
yes,
say hello in the street.
Very, very friendly people and wonderfully, just one of the most musical places I can ever think of ever being. It's just so much wonderful music there.
You don't have to look very far for music. It's omnipresent, and it finds you really. Yeah, I think I I've visited 5 festivals, and that's during the winter. So goodness only knows what the summer is going to be like for festivals and gigs if you're in Ireland. So we're gearing up. I'm starting to think about 2 festivals in Scotland, 3 festivals today that are coming off. How about yourself? What's your year looking like, Rick?
I'm kind of back to, well, I play a residency at a little place called the Cinema Bar down in Culver City. I've been doing a residency at McCabe's, the acoustic music. It's a guitar store and a performing venue, an acoustic venue, both down towards Santa Monica. And then various other shows. I'm kind of back to performing almost as much as I was before everything shut down, which, as everybody knows, as you know, it really took a while to get back to the place where we are, I guess. But then I have a trip to Ireland. It's still being planned out as far as dates, but I'm supposed to be the musical host on a tour of Ireland in September and October, maybe even late August. The dates are still being worked out. Be about a 10-day trip through the west and the southwest of Ireland. And it'll get to Kenmare, which is where my family first came from in Ireland, from Kenmare and County Kerry to the States.
Will you be traveling with your own fans, friends, and family on that?
Yes, I hope so. I'll be kind of letting the people that I know about this, and it's open to anyone.
Yeah.
But it's an actual tour, and but yes, I hope a lot of friends join for this. That would be wonderful.
Well, let me know when it is, because we organise similar in Scotland. I've did 3 of those last year, so there will be folks that follow what we were doing last year that might be interested in extending that to Ireland.
I will let you know, absolutely. Yeah, we should know shortly in the next few weeks, I'd imagine.
Excellent. Well, that'd be a big time in October. Fabulous. So let's just swing this microphone round. Let's include Darren in this as well.
Hey, Rick. Rick, you said you got some friends in Liverpool. Have you been to Liverpool? Have you played in Liverpool?
I have. I've been there a number of times and played in Liverpool. I've been on the BBC there a number of times and played Colin Maddox's ongoing series there in Liverpool.
Grateful Freds.
Yeah.
Yes, Grateful Freds. So yes, and my dear friends Peter and Gabby there have hosted me. Been my host there a number of times. So yes, it's been a couple of years now, but yes.
Did you do you like the Beatles tour and go and have a look at some of the history of the Beatles, or is that not your bag?
I love the Beatles, as most everyone does, and to me, I actually haven't done any of the tours, but just day to day going around and seeing. Just everything that's there, Penny Lane and the roundabout, and the history is just right there. It's kind of concentrated in the area where they grew up, and just seeing that and seeing that it's just part of a regular city is kind of an amazing thing.
Yeah, the Cavern Club there. I don't know if you're aware of this, but the Cavern Club that's there now in Liverpool is called Cavern Club. It's actually where the original Cavern Club is now a car park. So they I'm sorry to be
spoiler alert.
But they actually built a new club and called it the Cavern Club. That's the spoiler. Yeah, it's still got all the old spirit of the Cavern Club though.
We did pop in there, and I played a show at the View 2 Gallery, which is just up from where. Yeah, so that was one of the last shows I played there, I think.
I've played there on the top floor,
yes,
is it?
Yeah,
I've played
overlooking
there.
Matthew Street there.
That's right. Yeah, good venue. I mean, I find I'm from Manchester, and Manchester, like Liverpool, has a great music tradition. We've had lots of famous bands and great songwriters come out of Manchester. But I always find, that whenever I play Liverpool, I've got to take my A game, because even on the local grassroots circuit in Liverpool, it's a very, very strong lineup. Just on the open mics, you go to an open mic in Liverpool, and the quality is outstanding. Everyone's a great songwriter. It's a really great music city.
A great history of music there. Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what, Rick? It's the same with the football team. They've got to take their A game to Liverpool as well.
We're better than they are, mate.
Manchester City supporter.
That's a real rivalry, isn't it?
Oh, serious. All four clubs.
I have a little rule not to talk football on live streams, because it usually
Because you
ends
can
up,
get carried away.
people get carried away. It gets a bit English phrase.
So we still have an audience, and thanks very much, guys. Even though we're talking about football, we have one or two little comments coming in now, so we'll just flash that up.
I doubt anybody minds a little football talk.
Janie Britton, thank you. Hi there, love the hat, Rick. You've seriously out-hatted me. Maybe I should change.
Well, thank you very much, Jeannie.
So is Darren. So that's what we can do with captions on the frame. So anybody that's listening, if you're trying to put something through and hasn't flashed up yet, not every one of the chat frames on every outlet. We are streaming to 22.
I don't have my glasses on, so
right. We're streaming to 22 outlets this evening, plus what Darren added, and you've added another 5 or so. 8. So we're streaming. This might be a record for the Medicine Show. We are streaming to 30 different outlets, and this show will be available forevermore on all those 30 outlets. So thank you very much, guys. If you're enjoying this,
well, I should say a quick hello to besides Peter and Gabby, I have good dear friends, John and Flo, that are there in Manchester. And a friend, Neil, up in Glasgow, that's, I think, listening. Hopefully a few more friends.
Well, let's hope so. Certainly, Jenny, thanks for joining us. And Jenny would love to hear a song needed a bit of cheering up tonight. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jenny. Well, hope nothing like music for that. There's a healing process in listening and playing music, I do believe. We'll come back though. If you've got some more time, Rick, if you do a song for us now, we'll come back, talk a little bit more about what's coming up recording wise, and then I'm going to get Darren to sing us a song before we cut out the first Monday night Medicine Show.
Will do. I'll sing a song here. This is kind of about my area here in Southern California, not far from me here in East LA. There's an old hotel that came to be known as the Mariachi Hotel. For many, many years, the mariachi musicians would gather there, and many of them came to live in this particular hotel. This song refers to some of these guys by name, and a lot of these guys will adopt a kind of a new identity and take on a new name for themselves, something sort of fantastic like the Falcon or the Dragon. This is called the Mariachi Hotel. The eagle is wearing his red poncho, decorated with white reindeer. There are rats here, he tells me, his voice soft and low, but it's the dogs and the lions that I fear. I come here each day and I stand on these streets. My home's the Mariachi Hotel. And Cecilia, she cries, 'cause I'm sinking so fast. It's a story she knows all too well. El Garabo, he says that things aren't so good. His trumpet is battered and worn. He left for 1 year, he must convalesce. His battle with liquor is still strong, but the iguana is back, and he's here on these streets where his father once taught him so well. Cecilia, she cries like a babe in the night for the souls in the mariachi hotel. Dracula came, and he liked what he saw, and he stayed till he left just a shell. The plaza by day, he roamed as he pleased. Nights, the mariachi hotel. Now Dracula's gone, but still they drift in. With their horns and their fiddles, they yell. And Cecilia looks down as they sleep through the night in the arms of the mariachi hotel. Yes, Cecilia looks down as they sleep through the night in the arms of the mariachi hotel.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think we can applaud that.
Yeah. Woo.
Darren's got his hands full of guitar. He was tuning up his guitar while that was going on. Rick, that's
Excellent.
some mighty fine picking going on there. And as ever, beautiful tone to your voice.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you so much.
And finally capped off with the best hat of the night as well. So what's not to win there? I love the look of your dobro in the background there as well.
Yeah, so I kind of have my friends, all my friends here.
Yeah. How about recording? Because you've produced one or two people, good friends of ours as well. The good intentions you've had over to produce in LA. Is that something that's going on at the moment?
Well, we're talking about it, and that's Peter and Gabby, my friends in Liverpool. Yeah. And traveling has just been difficult. So Peter has continued to send me songs, and we're kind of in that stage of the process, kind of reviewing material and hopefully getting started. But Peter, in the meantime, has written a book and is looking to publish that book. He has a publisher, in fact, and so he's been busy. He's been busy. Besides songwriting, he's written a book, as I said, and it's due to be.
Is that published. A novel or is it a factual book?
No, it's fiction, as I understand it, but it's loosely draws from music and the music community, I think.
Nice. well, I must get in touch with them. We should get them on to do one of these, actually. That'd be a good idea. Or even better, I look on their website and see where they're playing and call in and see them. Seen them.
Yes, I think that's a wonderful idea.
I think that's wonderful. I don't know why I haven't thought of it beforehand, but thanks for the prompt and that. And thanks for doing this. I'm going to swing the microphone around if you've got 5 more minutes, everybody, to say hello to Darren.
Hello.
This is Darren Poyser. He is a songster, troubadour, and your whole year seems to be full up with gigs.
I am, yeah, sticking on screen now. Rick, I'm just going to say to everybody and put myself on screen here.
Right.
Brilliant. Put me on the. There we go. There we go. I'm there. Hiya, Rick. You're right. Great set. Great to hear you. I was trying to play along a little bit at the end. I hope you can hear me. I finally found the C sharp though, and the F, and it was at the G sharp. I was on it at the end.
I should have warned you ahead of time. My apologies.
It's all right. Once I'd found what key we were in, I was happy as a you know. But you know what we musicians are like. We can't help playing along, can we, when there's a guitar handy.
Well, I'm sure it was wonderful. I'm sorry I missed it.
It'll be better next time, mate. When I know what key we're in.
Hopefully,
but it's going in the right direction.
You guys will meet in person. The best time to do that with us all in place, and some of the people you've met on the road as well, usually is around about Belladrum time, which is the end of July. So at some point, let's try and snag you for a British tour so that you can come and do Belladrum. Darren looks after we've got 2 stages that run in conjunction with each other. There's me over here. They run in conjunction with each other. Darren is the compere on the acoustic stage, and our friend Fash, who I must thank Fash actually. He's done all the graphics for this new series of shows, which it's really made the medicine show silk purse out of our sow's ear. I wonder why we're getting that feedback now.
The graphics were wonderful.
I know. That's Fash, the wonderful Fash Stewart. And
well,
thanks, Fash.
Yeah, let me say. I'll say a quick hello to Fash. Yes.
I think he's probably listening. So thanks, Fash. Darren and I miss you, man. Hopefully we'll see you before Belladrum time again. And again to Fash, thanks very much for looking after us in Kerry. So if you're getting down to that part of the world, you're going to be in Kerry. We'll try and get Fash along to see what you're up to as well at some point.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Can you hear us again? Have we lost you?
No, I can hear you.
No. Okay. So let's have Darren. Going to swing the camera around. Thanks, guys. Thanks for viewing. Please do. I'll put this up again, and if you help the Moose and iMTV stay mobile. Like and share these feeds. Thanks for the likes and shares. Medicine Show is entirely publicly funded these days. You'll find a donate button on the page that you're viewing from if you do feel like doing that. That is always gratefully received. And I must just add thanks to everybody who donated during our Mooseathon. It's really made all the difference, got us this far along the trail. We shall be going from here to the Peak District in Derbyshire before we return to Wales to have a closer look around Wales. We're going to be with the wonderful Mark Al, is resident entertainer in Opryland and has a production company out of Nashville with a recording career all of his own, as well as several gigs across the Peak District in England. So we're catching up with him at the weekend. I've got to thank Darren, of course, here looking after us tonight, Enology for us here in the Moose. And thanks again, Rick.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Darren.
I meant to ask, is there another record coming?
I'm always working on it. I'm not sure the time frame right now.
Right, okay. So we'll keep tuned, and once there is, we'll get you back on, or find you in Ireland and have a bit of fun there as well. Hopefully, have a great time, have a great year. Looking forward to seeing you again, my friend. Hopefully, I can get down your way at some point. And again, thanks to the audience for staying with us for the entire inaugural Monday Medicine Moose show. A lot of M's there. Coming up next week, Drew Landry is going to be joining us from New Orleans and talking about his work with the indigenous people, the Blackfoot, who he is helping to raise funds through his work as a filmmaker. That's coming up next Monday. Who else? I don't know. I think Mark might be able to pop in as well, working on that as well. We'll have all sorts of manners of things going on here during the week on iMTV. So please do stay tuned. Visit the Moose page, Medicine Show, onttheroad.me, and like that page, and that will bring you the occasional notification when we go live. Again, thanks for joining us. It's been lovely doing this. Thanks again, Rick. Take it away there, Darren.
I'm going to play a little song here, and I'm going to do it in my little Manchester accent. A song called, and I'll dedicate this to Rick. It's called "Thank You for the Gift of Your Precious Time."
Yeah.
So we use a plectrum, shall we? Shall we rock out? Let's make it louder. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Put the chats up if you like. If there's any comments.
Yeah. Oh, there is.
I'm not Dave Sharp.
Oh no, you're not, are you?
Song about warning and governments. Father stands and stares. They've been dealing with the system, but the benefits have missed them. So their shopping bags are full of thoughts and prayers. And it's a long way home when you're down and broken hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving. So I'll thank you, Janie Britton, for the gift of your precious time. I met a girl called Pearl when I was working in the care home. I was in my 50s and she was 99. She talked about the war, we sang Berlin together. The clues are all around, if not the signs. And it's a long way home when you're down and broken hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving. So I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. Now there's usually a harmonic solo over here.
Oh, is there?
It doesn't matter, we'll just go with the last verse. Now we're from guy drive-by truckers and rookies fiddle voice every day like the B-word son of Elvis. I'm like I still got to say, and it's a long way home when you're down broken. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high. So I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time, bringing you the gift of precious time. Woohoo!
Fabulous. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you everybody for joining us. Darren Poyser, his Facebook page is the best way of catching him. Catch him live though on everywhere, just about everywhere. I'm gonna hook all our pages into it now that he's taught me how to do that. So we will do that for next week. What time does it go? 11 o'clock on a Sunday morning, GMT.
Every Sunday morning I do a stream show called Darren Poyser's Sunday Service. It goes out 11 a.m. every Sunday morning UK time, and we've done 101 shows. So this coming Sunday 11 a.m. will be Sunday Service show number 102, and it's basically an hour of yours truly with guitar, harmonica, occasional piano, lots of chat, a couple of special guests from time to time as well. You know, it's great. It's just loads of fun to do, and it's very friendly. So, yeah, Sunday mornings.
Okay, before we leave you, 1 or 2 comments coming in as well. Lovely. Thanks for all the comments tonight. It's quite heartening, actually. It looks like my night's a good night to do this. Lots of action. Hi, Rick. It's great to see you perform like this, and it is great. Thank you very much. That's from Neil. And Neil also enjoying the song. Doesn't say which one. Probably the last one, anyway. Probably both of them. What am I thinking of? I have a cousin your way. Gorgeous playing. So, Janie got a cousin Santa Barbara. Rick, say where your residency is. I met a beautiful young lady from Santa Barbara at the conference, so I'm going to send her along when she gets home. I don't think he heard me. No.
Oh, I can hear you. Yes.
Oh, you can.
Yes. Sorry.
I thought you'd frozen there. Where's your residency in Santa Barbara?
It's not in Santa Barbara. It's Santa Monica at McKay's.
Monica. Sorry.
Very well-known venue here in.
What's the name of the venue? What's that? So let me see. We have some other comments coming in.
Julie Rainbow, that's one of my songs. Sorry, Janie. Next week, Sunday
morning, Janie. Could do it though if you want. So Neil saying thanks, and thanks for joining us, Jenny. Neil, thanks for a great show. Well, that is very much appreciated, and it has been a great show. It's nice to get you two to connect and hold hands across the water. That transatlantic thing's very important for music and musicians. It means that you can travel here, and hopefully at some point down we'll see the wonders of the west coast of America, and perhaps hook up with you, open up for you maybe at some point. That's the way it works, eh, Rick?
Yes.
So there's a brilliant echo. We've been working on that the whole time. McCabe's Guitar Shop. There you go. Neil knows exactly where we are. That's us, guys. We're out of here. Thank you so much. Thanks to Darren. Took me out for dinner today. Thanks for dinner, Darren. Thanks for babysitting this whole experience, and learned a lot from Darren being involved in this. Hopefully it's helped up our game here on iMTV as well. Good luck. Anything on this week as well, Rick?
Not this particular week. Week after next, I'll be at the Cinema Bar in Culver City.
Okay, excellent. Wish I could. Take care, my friend. Thanks for dropping in. We'll catch you sometime live.
Soon, I hope, my friend.
Online.
Good to meet you,
Nice to meet you, Rick. Good. Cheers. Thank you. Bye.
That's us.
Cheers,
Thanks very much, guys. Until the next time, we'll catch you then.